So if you're like me when you heard the news that they were gonna discontinue making these donuts, you probably panicked and then tried to go out and buy just one more box of these Love's Bakery white powder donuts. Hey, you guys get the Love's Bakery white powder donuts? No. Hey, so what, you guys get those white powder donuts from Love's Bakery in stock? No. Hey, you guys get the... What? No more. Of course, everyone else had the same idea, and so they pretty much sold out. If you're not local, you're probably wondering what's the big deal about these little donuts. I mean, yes, other companies do make their own version of it, but this is a Love's Bakery white powder donut, and it has so many memories for so many people. It's definitely a childhood comfort food. And back in the day, if your parents didn't say anything, you could probably eat an entire box of these. Now, I'll admit that I haven't had one of these donuts in years. I'd see them at the grocery store, but never really bought them. But when I heard that they were gonna be gone, I realized that I'd taken them for granted all these years. And so while I was unsuccessful to buy one last box, my mom was able to find one, and so big thanks to my mom. So in this video, I want to share my memories of these donuts as a local kid, and maybe you have memories too. You know, these donuts aren't particularly special. I mean, they taste good, but nothing really unique. But I think it's all the memories that these donuts bring back that make them so special to people in Hawaii, and we're definitely gonna miss them. I think the reason why these donuts mean so much to me is they remind me of my grandma's house when I was a little kid. We would go there a lot, and of course she'd have tons of food and tons of snacks for us. She'd have Cheetos and ice cream sandwiches and Sara Lee's pound cake. And of course, she'd always have one box just for us. But with 9 grandkids around, it got pretty competitive to try to eat one of these donuts. And if my grandma caught you eating the whole box, definitely would get in trouble. So you had to eat one donut, and if you wanted another one, you'd have to take one and hide it in the fridge for later. But if you forgot where you put the donut, you would lose out, and that would be the end of that donut. It was kind of like an Easter egg hunt in her fridge, and sometimes donuts would appear weeks or even months later. Oh, what is this over here? Hey, who keeps hiding the donuts around here? Also, because of the white powder, these donuts make quite a mess. At my grandma's house, she had these blue sheets on her sofa, and so if you spilled, it's pretty easy to see it. So after the spill, we have to run to the kitchen, get a wet paper towel, run back, and carefully wipe away the white sugar, making sure to dry the sheet after, because if it was wet, she would see that and get mad for you spilling water. Another memory I have with these donuts is with me and my brother. On the rare occasion that my parents would actually buy a box of these, they would always buy the assorted one, which, if you know what that is, it was half white powder donuts and half plain donuts. Ugh, every single time. And you can imagine that it was a race to eat the white powdered ones, and of course the ones that would be left over are the plain ones. No one would eat those. It's a little sad that they're gonna discontinue making these white powdered donuts. I completely understand, especially if sales are dropping. But I am kind of sad that my son's not gonna be able to eat these when he gets a little bit older. And I'm not one of those people that's gonna freeze them and eat them years later. But what can I say? We all just took it for granted. You know, I hope that in the future they decide to make some special runs of this donut just to kind of bring it back a little bit for old time's sakes. I think that'll be really great for some locals. These donuts hold a special place for me, and I'm pretty sure for a lot of people. And the thing is, you see, it's not just the donuts that we're gonna miss. It's the box, it's the white powder that gets on your hands, and the mess that it makes on your shirt when you gotta wipe it all away. So let me know if you have any fond memories of these Love's Bakery white powder donuts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and aloha. No, I promise. This is the last one. I promise. I promise.